Ooh, hello, 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 everybody. Hello, and I have a special, very, very special edition of the Lunch Date with Cazzy. This is episode 11. I still can't believe that, I started this show at the beginning of the year. Actually, it was in February when initially started the show. And here I am, 11 episodes in with some phenomenal people from all over the world, from all walks of life. I'm so excited today to introduce my next guest for episode 11, all the way from Canada, but she is here locally in Atlanta with us today, but she is from Canada. And I'm going to have her to do some more of those introductions to you so she can tell you exactly who she is. But I came across this wonderful lady as I was nominated for an event that she has every year. I believe it's in its 12th year. She will correct me if I'm wrong, but it's called Woman on Fire. Woman on Fire. I am so excited. I can't wait to find out even more about this phenomenal event. So I am going to bring her on the stage without further ado, the wonderful Allison. Allison Harvey, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Allison, how are you?
I am doing amazing. I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much, Cassie, for having me on your show. I'm excited to be in Atlanta because I love Atlanta. I love the people. I love the vibe.
Yeah. Well,
And
we're
it's
excited to
warmer.
have you
And it's
here.
warmer.
Oh my gosh. Listen, later this week is yes, it's definitely gonna get warmer, so you're gonna
Yeah.
love it. But I've been looking at the website. I'm trying to read as much as I can, and everything that I see about Woman on Fire is just exciting. I read everything with a smile because it just seems like it's something that was missing. Just nominating and just highlighting phenomenal women of all walks of life. It doesn't matter, like you said, if it was somebody who is ordinary, if they did extraordinary things, why not highlight them? Why not get them be seen? I love the concept of this. So tell everyone before I kind of show all the wonderful things that I have, from the logo, just the logo alone, which I've fallen in love with. So from the logo to everything that's happening that you've been doing, tell us, what is Woman on Fire? Well, first of all, sorry, let me back up. Tell us a little bit about you, Allison, because you are indeed a woman on fire yourself. And I
Oh,
think that's
thank
probably
you.
why you created this. So, because of who you are. So tell us a little bit about you.
All right. So a little bit about me. I like to tell people I was made in Trinidad and Tobago, this tiny little twin island being
Yeah.
1.5 million people, we can get lost in Atlanta. Then I was transplanted over to Toronto, Canada, and I am in love with Haiti. So Haiti is my give back. So those are the three countries that
Mm,
mean a lot to me in the grand scheme of things. I
yeah.
am an international foodie. I am a travel junkie, not just a traveler. I'm not a
Yes.
tourist. I'm a travel
Yes, I read
junkie.
about that. That's like me. So far, I can do take apart from the Trinidad, but I can do take for the foodie, take for the traveler.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
I love to travel. I love people. I think that's my main thing is like I love people. I love learning about different cultures, learning about different languages, and that's why I like to go to different countries. I've been to about 40 countries. Since I
Nice.
started traveling, I want to hit at least another 120 before they tell me I can't travel anymore, whenever that's going to be. And I have a goal to do 60 countries in 1 year. So that
Ooh,
is going to be an epic adventure. It's going to be all over Facebook and online, and it's going to be crazy.
yeah.
But that is something I want to do for myself,
I can
you
just
know,
imagine you doing that and just meeting people along the way and finding out about them and just kind of bringing their stories kind of to the highlighting their stories. I can see you doing that.
oh yeah, I'm totally looking forward. So that's me. I'm a great cook. I love to cook. One of the things I love to do is cook for my friends and have them come over and have them really enjoy food and conversation.
Yeah.
And we are about people. There's lots of
Mhm.
money in the world. There's lots of things in the world, but at the core of it, it's people.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
feelings and how you feel and how other people make you feel. And that's what I'm all about. How do people make me feel? Whether you'll be a millionaire or, someone making 20,000 a year, how do you make me feel? And that 20,000 a
Yeah.
year can make you feel amazing. And that person making a million might make you feel like crap,
Right, right.
right?
Well, which is true. If you
Mhm.
look at the statistics.
Unfortunately, it is very true. So really be
Yeah,
careful about the people that you surround yourself with. And I love good people around me. I look for people with heart. I don't care what you're worth or what your
right,
criteria
right.
are or what your levels are, how smart you are. I love people who have heart for other people. That's my jam.
I love that. I love that because, I'm learning that as I get older about this whole people thing. And, at the end of the day, all you have, is your health and your happiness. Those are like probably two of the most important things, and with that comes love. Everything comes naturally. The money, you can lose money, you can make it back, you can lose it again, but when you have that solid foundation that just cemented in you, that means a whole lot. That
And
means
people who love you, and a
uh-huh.
partner who loves you and is there for you. And these are the important things. Happiness is what
Yeah,
everybody strive for. Because
yeah,
money don't really make you that happy. It can buy things, it can even buy people, but
yeah,
at the most crucial time in your life, and rich people as well as poor people go through this, who is there for you?
exactly.
Who's
Who's
there to
going to be
hold your
there
hand?
to?
Who is
Yeah,
there to say, I
yeah.
still believe in you, no matter if the world is against you? I still believe in you. Money can do that. Awards can do that. You know,
Mhm.
material things can do that. It's people who can hold you together when you need that.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. And I know that, just in speaking to you over the last couple of days, I know that you talk so passionately about this awards, the Woman on Fire Awards, just the Woman on Fire concept, that you created. When did that get started, and why did you feel it was necessary to have something like that in the world?
Well, I actually started Woman on Fire Awards to raise funds for the country of my heart, my love, Haiti. All my Haitians out there. No, I'm Trini, I'm not Haitian, but I love Haiti like if I was, part of the country. I love the people. What I love is the hope and the resilience. No matter
Mm,
what
yeah.
this world throws at them, no matter how people look badly, the hope and the passion is there, and they're always striving to go forward, even if they've been shortchanged, even if they're forgotten, even if they're
Mhm,
laughed at. And that is a lesson for us, because as the Bible says, what you do to the least of my brethren, you do to me. Right. And
mhm.
after the earthquake happened in Haiti, I ventured to Haiti 2010 after the earthquake. There's pictures on Facebook. You could take a look at it, broken buildings, the garbage, just destruction everywhere. And
Yeah,
I felt that was my calling to go to Haiti to help as much as I can in the little bit that I can, in my little world, in my little community, because all of us can make a difference. Even if you help one person lead a better life, or live a life of,
yeah.
tragedy or destruction or
Right. Better from
abuse.
where they
One
came.
person. Yeah, one person. You've done your duty here on this earth. So with that in mind, I decided to do a little bit more, do a little
Hmm,
bit more,
hmm.
and to bring some of my friends on board and say, listen, let's help Haiti. Let's do a little bit more. And so the luncheon that started Woman on Fire happened with a handful of women. And, 12 years later, some of these women are still around, which is amazing.
Nice,
That
nice.
the last year's host was one of the first women in that group that started with me, that came on board and said, yes, I want to help. And she's still there. She hosted my event last year. So that's the
Oh,
power
wonderful.
of Woman on Fire, is that we're not just an event this year and forget about you the next year, more people and more people. Yes, I do bring along more people, but I keep adding to the community of amazing
Hmm.
women, and women reach back after years, years. And
Yeah,
hey, Elsa, I remember you. Or hey, I was part of Woman on Fire and I was doing this and I was doing that. And it warms my heart, for those people
yeah,
to reach out to
yeah.
me, because that means they didn't forget. I have been the recipient of awards. I have a few awards, for my work in Haiti, for stuff that I do, for business and all that. But I don't remember any of those people ever reaching back over to me. I can't even remember. I remember getting it. I remember organizations, but
Yeah.
continuance is
So
not there.
who connects with you? Who
Yeah,
gets, it's part of a network
yeah,
that,
it's not a
so.
relationship. It's an event
Mhm.
that they hand out awards. And Woman on Fire has never been that. And anybody who's been through the process will tell you this platform is the catalyst for bringing us together. It is the
Right.
beginning, it is the connection, and then we grow from there. Woman on Fire is a seed that gets planted into the new Woman on Fire every year, and then we grow from there. So it's
Yeah,
not just
yeah, love
about
it.
an event. It's about growth. It's about sustainability. It's about unity in strength and numbers, and that is Woman on Fire. That's why I say we're a unique platform. I don't think there's
Mhm.
another platform out there that speaks to its nominees, that reaches out to its nominees, that
Yeah,
connects with them
that
behind and
connects.
front
Exactly,
with
exactly.
our
Bring people
nominees.
together. Yeah.
May not be
No,
the
I
biggest
love it.
event. Yeah, may not be the biggest event out there. I'll be the first one to say, but Jamaicans have a saying: "We little, but we talawa," and that's
Mhm.
what I like to think about us. We're little, but we're mighty.
Yes, yes,
We
of
make a
course.
difference. We make a difference.
So the awards, we're talking about the awards, but I know that you've got, it's not just the awards. You have a whole kind of weekend planned
Yeah,
for,
so
people, the nominees, just, so many things, and
everybody,
including Zoom calls, connecting them before they even
yeah,
get to the awards. So that is pretty unique.
yeah, little things we do behind because the whole emphasis on Woman on Fire really is to bring people together, to
Okay.
connect people that normally would never connect. Put it this way, if it wasn't for Woman on Fire, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now.
Right, exactly, exactly. So that's all part of the networking. It's
That's
just
all
connecting
part of
people
the
together.
networking
Yeah.
because networking is one of the fundamental keys to you having a business because every
Mhm.
business needs people. Needs
Yes,
people,
yes.
regardless if you do it by a funnel, you do it by referrals, you do it by networking. Your
It's all
business.
part of that overall service.
Exactly. Your
Yeah.
lifeblood is people. Apple is still people. You have to buy the equipment. Business is buy and sell, supply and demand.
Mhm.
That's business. That's life. That's everything. So, Woman on Fire, our main emphasis is about bringing people together so that
Yeah.
they can have opportunities for collaborations, for referrals, for friendships, even. Many,
Right,
many
right,
great friendships
exactly.
have come out of Woman on Fire. And
Yeah.
I think in the long run, friendships, oh, a nice friendship, a great friend, there's no
Yeah.
money you can put on that. To acquire an amazing friend through this relationship, to this platform, is amazing because that person is in business. That
Yeah,
person is like
exactly.
you.
Well, it's not even that. It's in addition to that, some people who are, foreigners, so to speak, like myself as an example, I don't have a lot of family in the areas and different
Mhm.
things. So having that kind of connection, that network, people you can reach out to, some advice maybe,
Yeah.
just referrals, it's really important. It kind of makes you feel part of, a group. And
A
then,
community. A
yeah,
community.
community, the larger, the village. I know there's sororities in college and different things like that. Some people didn't go to college here; they're not part of
Exactly.
the sorority. So this kind of feels like that. You know what I mean? So it is nice. So I know on the website. So if guys, if you want to go to the website, I do have some information that's coming across the screen for my sponsors as well as Women on Fire. But the website is womanonfireatlanta.com. So 12 years. Is this your first year in Atlanta?
Fifth. A fifth year in
Fifth year.
Atlanta.
Okay.
This is the first year after COVID because we all shut down after COVID and
Mhm.
and stuff like that. I did my last event in Toronto was in 2020 pre-COVID. So it was literally 4 days before COVID shut the whole world down. International Women's Day. We had Women
Wow.
on Fire, we were hugging, we had American visitors, everybody got back. It was such a weird week because I remember thinking if I had done this the week after, nothing would have happened. I
Yeah.
remember thinking if the world had shut down on that Monday, my friends may have been stranded in Toronto. You know what I
Wow.
mean? There's so
Wow.
many
Yeah.
things that could have gone wrong that went right to into
Mm-hmm.
2020. So that year will forever live on in my mind because people still ask, did you have a woman on fire in 2020? And I was like, yeah, we did. We actually did.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
so it was
yeah,
one of those events because most events happen when the weather gets warmer, because of course in Canada it's really cold,
right.
February, January. So no gala is happening. The reason
Hmm.
that year I did it is because it was International Women's Day and it was our 8th year doing Woman on Fire. So of course,
Yeah, so
Alison,
you got
marketing
it in
person that
just
I am,
before.
I
Yeah,
tied in the 8th with the 8th, and that was a blessing because I
yeah.
was able to have the event.
You got it in just before everything shut down.
Everything
Wow.
for two
It was
years, and
meant to happen.
it was meant to happen. And I had visitors from the US who flew to Canada for that event. So could you imagine if they had gotten stuck in Canada?
Yeah, they would have been there for a while.
They
So
would
this
have.
is the first, so the event that's happening here in Atlanta, the April 21st. This is the first event after the whole COVID, first in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, yes, the
In
very
Atlanta.
first in
Okay.
Atlanta. Last year we did Toronto, and that was amazing. And this year we're back for the first time in what, 5 years, because the last time was 2019, and so this is the first time we're back in 5 years. So that's a hiatus. You know what I mean? It's really hard to
Excellent.
come back when you don't do something for a number of
Right.
years. So I am
Yeah.
really grateful for the love, the sharing, the caring of people who had been part of Woman on Fire. And that's the beauty. How many can put aside an event for 5 years and then
Hmm.
come back and restart it? It
And we
really
started.
speaks to the people and the connections that was made in Atlanta before I left Atlanta, because some of those people are still people I'm connected with and they're still reaching out and saying, hey, Allison, so glad to see Woman on Fire back in Atlanta. So that shows, strength of power and the value and the great connections that was made. So
Right.
I'm happy to be back in Atlanta.
No, so that is good. So the nominees, I've been on the, like I said, on the website, which is womenonfireatlanta.com. I've been onto the website. You've got the nominees. You get to know the nominees a little bit before, the actual event. I love that. So tell us a little bit about some of the, how folks are nominated, how women are nominated. Is it through other nominees in the past or other recipients in the past? How is that done?
So people can well, before, because Thursday, Friday is our last days for nominations.
Okay.
So this week, so people can nominate people, people can nominate themselves. Other nominees nominate people, people who see the ads nominate. So it can come from anywhere.
Okay.
For the nominations. That's the one thing. Anybody can nominate anybody. A child can nominate a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And I've had that
okay.
happen in the past. A boyfriend, a husband, a friend, colleague,
Yeah.
work. Anybody can nominate anybody with Woman on Fire. The premise behind it is that we matter,
Yeah.
men matter, and nominating someone is telling them, I see you and you matter.
I love that.
You matter. Doesn't matter if you're just
Yeah.
starting out, doesn't matter if you're big, because people think, well, I'm a big business, I make millions of dollars, but still everybody don't know you. I'm sure in there are
Right.
parts of the world that people don't know Canada. I remember going to Thailand, and when we said we were from Canada, they didn't know the country. A
Wow.
whole
Wow.
country, a
Yeah.
huge country with almost
Yeah.
40 million people. So let us not, be in our own way and act like, well, everybody knows me. No, we don't. No, we don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't
Oh
matter
my
how
gosh.
huge you are.
You have to, yeah, you got to be a voice
Be
somewhere, you
humble.
know.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
humble.
You
Because
definitely got to be a voice.
yeah, and one of the things you remember a long time ago, because I love reading stories are my thing. There was the story with the lion and the mouse, and the lion laughed at the mouse, and the mouse said, "One day I will help you." And the lion said, "You can't help me. Look at me. I'm the king of the jungle. You can't help me."
Yeah.
Right? And he went away, and the mouse went away. And then one day he heard the lion roaring with pain, and he went to see, and the lion was caught in a net. And the little mouse, he gnawed the net and he gnawed the net and he set the lion free.
Yeah, nice. Well, that's the whole concept of it.
That's the whole
You just
concept
never
behind
know.
Woman on
Hmm.
Fire. Not because you're huge doesn't mean somebody small can teach to you or give to you or you can
Yeah,
learn from somebody. That's why I want to
learn
bring
something.
everybody together on an even playing field. leave
Mhm.
the egos at the door, and come in and just be a person who want to
Yeah.
share, who want
Yeah.
to connect, who want to share what they have. Because once we take it, it's gone. Once we leave this earth, it's gone
Right.
forever.
It's gone. All of
It's
that
gone.
knowledge,
All
all
that
of that,
knowledge.
just
Yeah.
everything is
So why don't
gone.
you
But
give it
you're
away?
right.
Why don't you share it with other people so that you can enlighten other people, make
Yeah.
their journeys easier?
It's
Make their
funny you
journeys
should say
easier.
that. That's one thing that I did say with writing books, and I know that you are also an author. You've got books. I've got books. That is
Mm,
so important. Books will never go away. I don't care
mm,
what anybody says. I still want to pick up a book if I can, whether it's a Kindle or something. But reading, wisdom, having all of that, it
mm-hmm.
must go with you. So why not share it? It's
Exactly.
important to share.